I have here an Entrance-Lite manual door, and I'm going to show you how to assemble the flush bolts. They come disassembled in the bag like this, with the rod separate. Here's one that I've already assembled by threading this rod into here, and I've already sized it by putting it in the hole here, and I made sure that it's flush with the bottom of the door but not hanging past the bottom of the door. If you go in too far, it could come out of this guide, because this guide sets in here like this. And that guide is, you can tell it's a rectangle, not a square. So, and then this is rectangle shape, so it only goes in a certain way. So this is essentially what you would see inside of this rail here. So now I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, come film over here. And you have to, this nut here inside the, can you see that? Yeah, focus in on there. That nut, there's a nut here. That rod can't be sticking out past that nut on the flush bolt side, so that's important to remember. If your rod sticks out past that nut, then it needs to be disassembled or sawed off. It has to be flush with the nut, otherwise there's no room for this guide. And you have to finagle this in here. And then take these two screws here, thread them into the holes here. Here's another easy way to do this, is to I got it down too far. I'm going to use this to hold on to this. See how I did that? Then I get this screw started. Okay, stop. I'm threading this screw into this hole. Snugging these screws down tight. I'm checking this, make sure everything looks good. That is extended, and then that's retracted. I'll leave it extended. And we're going to put this in, and this hole in the middle here has to be pointing toward this hole. And this has to be aligned with this. Okay, stop it. The hole right here is threaded into this block, and I'm sliding this onto this flush bolt guide. I'm putting my screw here because if you shove it in too far, you'll miss the screw hole. I'm going in slowly until I feel where that screw goes into the hole, and then I can tighten this down. This flush bolt is extended right now. I'm going to torque this down. it's nice and tight. And I'm going to check the operation of it here. See, now you can see that this does not show. Get an up and down view. This flush bolt's not hanging out, so it's not going to be dragging on the threshold or the ground. And then that's extended, which will be going into the aluminum threshold. That's how you install the flush bolt. You do the same on the top and bottom.